There are also new cyclospora infections linked to iceberg lettuce being reported by the federal government. 2 on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik joins us in studio with more about how these infections and foodborne illnesses are actually tracked. Kelly.
Well, Claudine, the food included in this latest recall was not sold in Western New York stores, but it was sold in the state and included diced jalapenos, burritos, and salsa.
One of the companies involved in this voluntary jalapeno pepper recall is Taylor Farms, the same company linked to the cyclospora on iceberg lettuce grown in central Mexico. Taylor Farms says it is not aware of anyone getting sick from its jalapenos. I talked with Dr. John Hu at the UB Jacobs School of Medicine this afternoon. He explained how potential salmonella cases are tracked and says the New York State lab participates in a national network called PulseNet, which does surveillance across the country.
The lab is able to take these isolates, sequence them, and produce a genetic fingerprint, so to speak. And so we're able to look at all the fingerprinting of the different cases and try to establish if there is a true outbreak, as in matching fingerprints between multiple cases.
Dr. Hu says they can also trace the food source.
This would involve recall of purchases and where they may have eaten, and then they would be able to go to the suppliers themselves and look at where this introduction could have come from. And in some cases, they're actually able to go to the specific food and try to isolate the pathogen or the germ itself and try to match up the fingerprinting. And once that's been established, usually these federal agencies will work with suppliers to start a voluntary recall.
Or it could become a mandatory recall. And while not everyone who gets sick with salmonella will go to the doctor, if they do and are diagnosed,
this is a mandated reportable case. But as you said, not everybody seeks care. And so I think, this is one of these things where we try to have we're being able to report on these diseases so that people know to seek care and to get testing.
Dr. Hu says it takes a lot of resources to trace these potential cases, and to see the latest food recalls and which brands are impacted, just go to my story on our website. On Your Side, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
Kelly, thank you.